The Fargo Five. Here we are to Fargo Fun. Cassidy Schnaze. Did I say that right?
Getting closer.
Here we go. Getting closer. How do you say it?
Schnazi.
Schnazi.
There
Okay,
you go,
Schnazi. See, I always want to read it like it's Japanese.
Right.
And E is always pronounced A.
Yep.
And so, if it's a word I'm not 100% familiar with. You're doing, and this is so cool, the 18-plus adult lock-in all-nighter at Replay Games. So Replay Games, just to recap, that's where you can not only purchase used games, but you can play them right there. It's kind of like a console arcade.
Yep.
Sounds very social, actually. Sounds like a great place to meet people.
Yes, we're very community-focused.
Yeah. Well, I think people are always saying, well, what can I do besides go to the bar to meet people?
Yep.
This seems, like it would be a good idea, although maybe the demographics skew a little younger. This one is going to be 18+.
Yeah, we've done a lot of these all-nighter lock-in events from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. This will be this Saturday. We've had requests for, hey, can we have one just for the adults?
Yeah.
So they're going to try it.
That's very cool. So that's this Saturday.
Yep.
And you get locked in at 8 p.m. What does something like that cost? I mean, how do you get it signed up, and how do you?
$50 right now, and it's on our website, just on our events tab, or on our Facebook events. We'll get you to the right page.
And so you go replaygames.us.
Yep.
And it's right there. You can't miss it.
Yeah. And you'll just go to the events, click on 18 plus all nighter. There's a link for the purchasing those tickets. $50 if you use code regular right now, REGULAR regular. Otherwise, on Thursday at midnight, it's going to go up to $60 for the at the door price.
Okay, so at the door still $60.
Yep.
And then you're locked in all night. How many people are you expecting to have in attendance?
We're looking for about 20. It'll be a smaller one. We cap out at 40.
Oh, okay.
But we just didn't know what to expect with this one, so we're shooting for 20 for our first one for the 18 plus category.
I'm almost imagining what if you were to do like a 30 plus, how that would shake out.
Right.
I think the overnight would be difficult though, because I gotta go to bed by 9.
Yeah.
You say this thing starts at, because I was thinking maybe I get the wife to watch the kids and I go play video games. It'd be a fun way to relax.
Right.
But I probably fall asleep. So do people stay up the whole time?
It totally depends on the person, but yeah, we'll have usually with the normal ones we run with the kids and stuff like that. Like it's usually around 12 years old and older, but about half the crowd will fall asleep during the event at some point.
Yeah. This isn't your first 18 plus, or is it?
This is our first 18 plus specifically one, but we've done 20 plus of these events overall.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh wow! Okay, and what's the oldest that you've ever had? Do you have a sense of like?
There's one guy that's almost 60 years old that comes in every time.
Yeah, and he loves it, and he's up the whole time.
He's up the whole time, and he sits to his Madden, so.
And so, playing Madden.
Yep.
Yeah, I suppose because you've only got so many games, or how many different games do you have set up there that people can play?
So we have over 7,000 unique titles.
Oh, wow.
And then we have doubles of certain ones like Call of Duty.
Yeah. And you can just basically grab any of them off the shelf while you're there all night long.
Yeah, we have them locked in a closet for security reasons, but I'll have staff there that can help set up games, switch games out, and then oftentimes we'll be playing games with the people during these events.
Is there going to be anywhere to sleep? So I mean, if you do, you're getting kind of sleepy, do you just got to crawl up on the floor? Or
we have a lounge with 2 futons. Those are prime real estate. Those get taken first.
Yeah.
And then we have a bunch of cushions around our lounge area that people usually use for pillows or makeshift beds. Otherwise, they'll fall asleep right in their chairs too, because they're really comfy chairs.
They're really comfortable chairs. Well, that's when I lived in Japan. I would go to it's kind of similar concept, the internet cafes.
Yep.
Right, and I would sleep there because it was more affordable than crawl up under the desk and just sleep.
At home, I have a kotatsu that I hand built, and so I have this little floor cushion that I use to sit with it. And so that's the same type of cushions we bought for the lounge area at the store.
Oh, very cool, very cool. So you won't be too uncomfortable. You're not sleeping just straight on the cold.
Right, exactly.
Floor. But mostly people are playing. So what are the popular games? Call of Duty, that's a really big one.
Call of Duty, sports titles. There's a lot of Smash crowd here, so Super Smash Brothers.
I'll bet you. So is there like an unofficial or an official tournament being run as well during the night?
It'll be an unofficial one, and it depends on the demands of the party if they want to do it. Otherwise, we run regular tournaments weekly at Replay Games.
Oh, really? You do?
Yep.
Okay. And how many people usually turn out for that?
So the Monday night one's the hardcore players, where literally the first in the state will be playing there.
Oh, wow.
First through 12th in the state are usually there, and so that's every Monday night. And then we have a casual one that has some hardcore stuff in it for the first and third Saturdays.
That's amazing. That sounds like a really cool crowd. I wish Gosh, I maybe need to get over there and find something to do besides drinking.
We joke about being an NA location.
Yeah, well, because there's so there's a lot of things going on in Fargo. There's a lot of events, and this show is centered around events. There's so many events to go to, but if you just want like a regular place where everybody knows your name, bar is usually the number one thing you'd think of. But your location sounds like a really cool place to be known, and where everybody could know your name.
Yeah, we actually discovered that I have this weird ability that first time I meet someone and they get their face in my memory, I know them for life, basically. So they'll come in the next time and I'll call them by name and they're like, you know who I am? Like, yeah.
That's a very strong power.
Yeah.
I wish I have the opposite of that. I can't remember people's names or faces. My guess, I pronounce their name wrong. So I have the opposite of that. We're going to go to Save Yourself from One OK Rock. This is a song you provided me, Cassidy. What you want to tell us anything about this song?
They're a Japanese rock group that has vibes similar to Linkin Park.
Okay, Japanese Linkin Park coming up, and then we'll be back with Fargo FAQ. Don't go nowhere.